So if you understand that far, you understand that salt water can be used for capturing the neutrons. It's one of the biggest assets you have. Gravitational magnetic field transfers the energy of neutron into the salt water, exactly like, if you look at it, you always, as I said, man is so physical, sometimes bothers me that why we go this way. But if you look at it, you put a plate. Oh, I don't like using this. You put a bottle, you put the salt in it, you put the zinc and copper in it. What did you get? You created the field of the copper. So you capture the copper. What's the difference if you extend your knowledge and become realistic in what you're talking about? Now you created a dynamic system. What have you done? You have put here a salt of CH3, or what you call H3. You have put here the salt of what you call deuterium. Yep. So when you place water here, salt water in this area, what's the difference? This is this plate, this is this plate. You had the salt water. So here in this space, you create the condition of plasmatic magnetic field of neutron, which is only thing left, which is different between the two. So your salt water, you show us empty balls. What are you going to do with it? You open the ball, where are you going to put it? It disappears. But if you understand this, now you have a neutron. This is the easiest way you can produce neutron. As I said, governments like America spend billions on it. You're doing it with sense. But you have it in its energy form. And if you understand, you go back with what we said, creation of the reactors, then you go a step further. Then if you even create the fourth system, which is empty inside, then the interaction is the same here, because the field forces creates the condition of centralization. The only energy balance left is a neutron between H3 and D2. So the rotation of this and the rotation of inside, which again is salt-based, gives you the gravitational magnetic field of the universe. This is your flying system. Because the interaction of the two creates fields beyond the boundary of the understanding of the man in space. This way, you create multi-double layer gravitational magnetic field forces that, as exactly on this planet, the two plasmas over each other, depending on you understanding the next system of control, gives you everything you need, lift, motion. And don't forget, because in crystal structure of the first one and the second one, you carry the carbon structure, you control everything by the line of your thoughts. Faster beyond the speed of light. The space race is on. And I'll tell you, Chinese are going to beat you.
No, I don't think so. Now they have this.
No, I don't think so, because you don't have a part of it. We haven't given you all the secrets, have we? We are at a PowerPoint between the Chinese and the Americans, but there are other things in the structure you haven't done, is going to kick you for it. You have to understand, in your space structure, you're overlooking some points. So you are looking for a neutron systems that it can create energy vast beyond, and a lot of you asking about the energy units. I could have given you the energy unit 2 years ago, if you understand this technology. Go back to the pattern number 2, plasma reactor batteries, and it shows a little ball in there. Now you see what that ball is made of, if you understand it. But this energy is in the plasmatic condition. Then you have to learn it if you want to convert it to the electron. Because don't forget, each electron in the universe, what you call electric current, is different than what is on this planet. So You have to know how to master this, that you can create condition of space travel. And I tell you something, Chinese will fly by Sunday. If everything goes right, the Chinese flying system, and we have informed the Chinese government and His Excellency President Xi that we will fly this week if everything according to our plan goes as we think. It all depends how the Chinese will do their job. Otherwise the technology is complete. The only problem is how you're going to control it. And then you say, we made the reactor, we made the system and disappeared. And we say, well, show it to us, we don't believe you. Creation of the flying system is not a problem. Controlling it, being able to produce water, air, energy that can convert in the body of man to food and water, creation of matter state that it eradicates illness within the structure of the system, protection from gravitational magnetic field oceans of the universe, understanding the protection and defense system that you can fly within any zones. We will test, hopefully the Chinese will test the system under the water and over in South China Sea very soon. And there's a lot still to go. As I said, I taught you, you worked on it, you thought you found a way, but hollow balls is a hollow brain. You need something to hold the fields of it to confirm its existence. On this planet, salt is one of the commodities of the universe. We use different things in the universe to slow down that we can absorb neutrons and whatever. But you have it, and because you create salt in your all levels of the gas holding, so when you use it in the air for the absorption, you'll see everything is the same. Don't expect this, or sometimes when I listen to part of the understanding of the human race waiting for others to bring the knowledge, we have brought you the knowledge. Is you have to understand how to apply it. But there's a warning and it's what I call very much like a poison in the tail of it. And the poison in the tail of the new technology is all the things man has done up to now are 0 point. Totally irrelevant. If you like to build a house floating on the oceans, you can do so. If you understand the process. Building of the structures the way you do, and then the earthquake damages you, why? If you understand how these systems are built, you can still have the luxury of the place, at the same time never be attached to this planet that the earthquake can shake you. A lot of teachings are very clear. Just don't think that it's just one or two. There are other people who are working in the background for different dimensions and different purposes. But in essence, the knowledge is given to the man. Now it's not in the hand of any government. As I said to some officials very recently, that we warn the governments, your term is over. And these technologies like this on the screen, if you understand it, ends the term of what I call control. Because who are we going to answer in the space? The government of the universe or the government of the galaxies? It's the conduct of the man which has to be correct and has to be peaceful. As I said, we are one step closer to the space technology to be in the hand of every man. And the technology, the way we put it out, the way we teach it now, is in the hand of one nation. Look, Chinese, Americans, we have Philippine online. We have other scientists around the world online. We are creating as one nation, and this technology doesn't belong to any nation. It belongs to the nation of one race, mankind. And it has to be the cause of peace and not wars.